Are you ready to expand your life and reality? Join us for the next hour with Jamie Bates as she shares life-changing thoughts, techniques, and awarenesses to help you expand your reality.
Hello and welcome. I am Jamie Bates, consciousness facilitator and expander of realities. My mission with my radio show is to create greater awareness of what is possible and to expand you beyond the limitations of this reality. I'm grateful that you're joining me today. Today I have a fun show for you. Today I'm diving into magic and miracles. Yeah. So how much time do you devote to giving the universe space to show up for you? How much time during the day do you spend in the magic and the miracles of what this universe truly has possible for you? So today we're going to dive into that. We're going to clear some space for us. We're going to talk about asking and receiving magic and miracles and really giving our being and our body some space to ask and receive and know that the universe has like a bajillion possibilities available for us. And you guys, we do live in an ask and receive universe. Ask and you shall receive is universal law. So when you spend time asking and receiving for magic and miracles, guess what? Some magic and some miracles get to show up for you. Yeah, pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get started today. So let's put our barriers down, our barriers down, our barriers down, our barriers down. And we're going to expand out. Now we're just going to essentially expand out the space of our being, right? Because we are an infinite being and we have a body. And our body is within the infinite beingness of who we be. So we can expand our infinite beingness out as big as we truly are, which is infinite. So let's go ahead and expand that out. You don't have to do anything. You just have to allow your being to expand with the sound of my voice. There's nothing that you have to be or do. So go ahead and make yourself as big as this state that you're in. You're going to go all the way out and all the way down and all the way up. And make yourself as big as the country that you're in, all the way out and all the way up and all the way down. And as big as the planet that we're on. Bigger, faster, bigger, faster, bigger, faster, bigger, faster. And the universe. And the multiverse, multiple universes, times that by a million, 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 all the way out to the space of who you be as the infinite being that you be. Awesome. Really settle into that space, that infinite space of who you be. So today we're going to be talking about magic and miracles, and I'm going to do some clearing, and essentially what that's going to be is it's going to kind of change the energy around the stuff that comes up for you. You know, often we have these viewpoints or these energies that are blocking us from truly receiving the magic and the miracles that this universe has to offer. Right? This universe has like a million possibilities for any situation, really. And the ones that we tend to energetically attract in our lives are the ones that have the path of least resistance. So those are the ones that we've already been and done. Those are generally experiences we've already had. We tend to loop in those same things. So today I'm going to give you some space I'm going to do some clearings, some energy clearings. And all you essentially have to do is choose. When I say say, can you choose that now, please? All you have to say is, yes, I choose that now. And essentially, I'm just going to vaporize that energy out of there. I'm going to clear that energy out. So you no longer have the stuck solidity around the viewpoints. So you actually truly can have a different possibility. Now, today's show, we're going to talk all about invoking magic and miracles in your life. And by invoking, I mean inviting in, right? Asking and receiving. Um, Telling the universe that you're ready to have some different possibilities in your life. And by doing so, you may have some pretty amazing things show up after this radio show. And I'm going to tell you right now that I would love, 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 love to hear some of the things that show up for you when you spend time asking for magic and miracles. And when we clear some of that solidity around what you feel like magic and miracles are. So if you have some amazing things show up for you, please, 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 I would love it if you would share it with me, or even jump on my group, Expand Your Reality, on Facebook and share it with the group. We love to celebrate when people have something amazing show up in their life. So if you feel compelled, I would love to hear what's changing for you. That really warms my heart, sends me much gratitude, and really helps me to move forward with this show. So I would love to hear what happens for you, what changes for you. So today we're going to dive into magic and miracles. So with all that being said, when was truly the last time that you asked for magic to show up in your life? Did you know that you really truly can just ask for some magic to show up in your life? Yeah, just receive that for a moment. Where's everywhere you're not allowed to have magic? Be magic. Choose magic. Ooh, everything, all of that is all of that, 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 all of that. Now, all of that energy that you felt kind of come up when I said that, we're just going to choose to remove all of that from all of the universes. And can we just choose that now? And all you have to say is, I choose that now, please. We're just going to vaporize, 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 vaporize. Yeah, just let it all go. If you're like me, and I know you are because you're listening to this show, you wouldn't be listening if you weren't. You potentially have been here many lifetimes, and there's probably been many, many, many lifetimes where magic is not something you are allowed to freely practice. Right? You weren't allowed to truly be the magic that you were. You could get in trouble. You could get hung, right? You could get stoned. You could get killed. You weren't really allowed to access your magic capacities. So today we want to just really go in there deep and just clear out where is everywhere you are not allowed to access your magical capacities. That right there. All of that, 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 all of that. Yeah, can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. Yeah, shift and change, 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 shift and change. Now, I know that you're a magical creator. I know that you are. And I want you to validate this with me and really acknowledge that you truly are. Like, has there ever been anything in your life that you really, really badly wanted that you have not gotten? Let's look at that for a second. Now, there may have been a toy or something you wanted when you were little, and for whatever reason you didn't get it. But I'm looking at who you are right now. Is there anything that you really truly desire that you haven't gotten? I'm willing to bet that a majority of the things, probably at least 90% of what you truly desire, you end up with some way, shape, or form, right? Now, magic is interesting like that, because the more that you validate and acknowledge when you create magic or miracles in your life, the more that can show up. So when my children were younger, I started this thing where I started continuing to acknowledge every time they wanted something, I gave them the space to be able to create it. Okay, so I want to say it was probably, I don't know, this was maybe probably 6 or 7 years ago. My oldest daughter wanted a Canon camera, and I was in a place where I just really couldn't necessarily see myself spending, $1,000 on a camera for my daughter, right? She was probably like maybe in seventh grade. And it was one of those times where I said to her, was when I really started getting into this ask and receive stuff and really started getting into this, like, okay, well, you desire it. What would your life be like if you had it, right? What would your life feel like? What would it create? And I started really talking to her about this. And lo and behold, right after we were talking about this camera, we had went over, my brother was moving, my younger brother was moving, and we went over there to help him move. And we're moving stuff out of his apartment, and he's uh he's got this camera bag in his closet, and my daughter picks it up and she's like, hey, what is this? And he's like, oh, that's my camera I bought a few years ago when I was finishing up college. And she's like, really? And she opens it up and he's like, yeah, I don't even use it anymore. And there it was, the very camera that my daughter had been looking for. And her eyes just lit up, and he said, oh, you can use it if you want it. I'm not using it anymore. Go ahead, you can take it home. And it was kind of that moment of like the first time one of my kids actually really truly acknowledged that, oh my gosh, just like that. Oftentimes in this world, when we want something, we go to trying to figure out how we can make that happen, right? We go to, okay, I have to have this much money. That means I have to work this hard. That means I have to work this many hours. That means I have to collect this much money, right? We go to this process of trying to actually figure out how we're going to create the thing that we want. But I'm here to tell you right now that you can desire things, and you can allow the universe to give you space to allow it to show up without you having to really truly do, quote unquote, do anything. When my daughter brought that camera home, it was kind of, I want to say, the first time she really kind of looked at me like, oh my gosh, what my mom does actually works. Even though we could go to that space of like, oh, it's just a coincidence and blah, 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 blah. But you know what? I have no doubt that that whole situation wasn't created because of the space that she was willing to be around it. So often we look at things we want in our lives, right? And we go into contraction because we go to like, oh, I can never have that. I can never be that. I could never choose that. Everything, all of that is. And all of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. I'm here to tell you that you can. And you can allow the universe to show up and create magic and miracles in your life without you having to do anything, without you having to figure it out, without you having to manifest it, without you having to make so much money. I guess manifesting is a part of it, because you do manifest in a certain way, but it's not really manifesting. It's becoming the space of the the beingness of the magic and the miracles that totally creates a space for the universe to show up and provide you with exactly what you're looking for in your life. Yeah, everything that doesn't allow that for you, can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? Bigger and faster and bigger and faster, and vaporize, 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 vaporize. If you could be magic, what would that mean about you? Everything, all of that is, all of that, 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 all of that. all the definition, all of the form, structure, and significance in and around what magic means. Everything, all of that is. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? Vaporize, 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 vaporize. If you were open to miracles and you created miracles, oh, that right there, what would that mean? Everything, all of that is, all of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? Vaporize, 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 vaporize. So when we look at creating magic and miracles in our life, I want you to look at what is it something that you really truly desire? Get that thing, whatever it is, whether it's maybe it's something, maybe it's a person, maybe you're looking for a partner in your life, maybe you're looking for a friend in your life, maybe you're looking for a camera in your life. I don't know, whatever it is, I want you to pull up that thing. What are you looking for? Now, how much time are you devoting to giving the universe space to allow that to show up for you? Just want you to feel that for a second there. Yeah, that right there. Keep going, keep going. Everything, all of that is. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. I want you to look at here. I want you to kind of feel that energetic connection to where there's a difference between where you're trying to figure out how it's going to happen, right? You're trying to put all the parts and pieces together, trying to put it together like a puzzle to how you're going to get to the other side. What if there's an easier way? What if there's a better way? What if there's a faster way? Yeah, I want you to just kind of feel that, kind of come over to the other side over here with me, with the magic and the miracle side of it. If the universe could gift you with that today, what is everything that comes up for you? If what you were looking for right this moment just showed up for you, if it just showed up at your kitchen table, whether it was a person or a thing, could you receive it? Everything, all of that is. All of that, 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 all of that. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Everything, all of that is. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? Vaporize, 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 vaporize. Yeah, all of that head noise that comes up when you think about if it just showed up for you is all of this stuff that's blocking you from truly having what you desired. It's all of the things that's stopping you. You know, we come up with all this form, structure, and significance, right? To why we don't have what we want, why we don't have the relationship that we want, why we don't have the the thing that we desire. Yeah, all of that, 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 all of that. Everything, all of that is. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. Let's just do a receive here for a moment. What can you receive? To be connected to your magic with ease. And just receive. So when we're doing a receiving, essentially what we want to do is we want to receive this energy into your heart space. Okay, so when I'm clearing, essentially what I'm doing is I'm clearing everything that's blocking that. And then when we receive, we want to receive that information into our heart space. The more information that you receive in your heart space, the more of that energy you become, when you become that energy, you can actualize it with ease. Yeah. What would it take to always be, know, perceive, and receive your magic with ease? And receive. Receive, 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 receive. So we live in this amazing ask and receive universe. And I want you to kind of go into this mental space for a moment. Because how much time do you truly spend in the magic and miracle of the day? How much of the time are you spending resisting and reacting to what's going on in your life currently? How much time are you spending defending for or against people's actions of the day? Yeah, everything, all of that is all of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. I'm getting ready to, the beginning of October, I'm starting a new 30 days. It's going to be, I think I'm actually going to do 31 days because we're going to do the whole month of October, which is the most magical, mystical month of the year, right? And we're going to do every single day, we're going to do a different ask and receive for magic and miracles in our life. And you know, what I found with this whole process of everything is the the key to truly changing your life is getting into different habits. You know, it's about changing your mindset from the fight against or the stirring the pot of polarity that exists here, and moving to the realization that you are truly the most magical creator in your life. The thoughts you have all day long are the thoughts that continue to project out into your energy space and consciousness, and those are the very thoughts that you create your life from. The more time you spend focusing on one thing, especially if it's your lack of, if you're focusing on the lack of not having something, you never truly get to have it. But when you focus on the energy that that thing would create in your life, if you had it, and the way you would feel if you woke up to it every single day, what your life would be like if you truly could actualize exactly what you desire. That is the energy that invokes that magic into your life. That is the very energy that allows the miracles to flow through your every single day. You know, my life currently is focused around the energy of peace and ease. That is my daily ask. It is my daily receive. And lately, I'm working on a project I've been working on since the beginning of this year. It's called the Receive Project. And every single month, we do a different receive. We do a different topic, and we do a different concept. Okay, so this month in particular, we're in month number 8, and we've been working on asking and receiving for acknowledgement, for really truly asking for the acknowledgement of who we be, for people to show up around us and to acknowledge who we are, right? Acknowledge the greatness that we be. And I tell you what, there's a lot of energy that comes up for people around acknowledging themselves, right? Because we don't like to acknowledge ourselves. We love to acknowledge everyone else. We love to acknowledge how great everyone else is and what a great contribution they are in our life. But we very rarely allow ourselves to acknowledge who we are. And so we've been doing this asking and receiving for acknowledgement in this call, because this whole series is all about receiving, right? So this month we've been focusing on receiving acknowledgement. And in this receiving acknowledgement, it's amazing to me how when I allowed myself to really be present with allowing others to acknowledge me. How many people are coming out from the woodwork, if you will, to acknowledge me and what I've created in their life? And it's really kind of been one of those, I'm going to say, amazing experiences for me to have strangers contact me and tell me what I've created. I've been doing this work for, I don't know, really, I've been doing this work for all my life, starting as a psychic my teenage years. But everyone I have really got acknowledgement from, most of my career, it's been face-to-face stuff, right? A majority of the clients I have right now, or the majority of the people that even take my programs and stuff, are people who I know on some level, whether they take, quite a few classes from me, and I interact with them back and forth. Either way, it's like, and I don't want to like take away their acknowledgement, but it's been an amazing journey of having strangers acknowledge me. So what I'm getting at here is whatever you focus on shows up in your life, right? So when I focus on acknowledgement, people who acknowledge me show up. When I focus on magic and miracles show up in my life. So I'm super excited to dive into this series here coming up in October, to really truly see how much magic and miracles we can create, especially as a group, right? I mean, just think about that for a second. If you spent, I'm going to go with 31 days. I'm not going to do 30. I'm going to do 31. You spent 31 days asking and receiving for magic and miracles to show up in your life. What do you think you could create? How much more fun do you think you could have? Yeah, just receive that for a moment. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space. The only thing that's really truly in the way of you having magic and miracles is all that stuff that you have decided is not possible for you. Yeah, everything, all of that is. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of your universes, and can we just choose that now? Vaporize, 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 vaporize. More space, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space. Yeah, and let that vortex all the way out and all the way down and all the way out and all the way down and all the way out and all the way down. Yeah. What would it be like if a miracle showed up for you randomly? Just receive that for a moment. Just receive, 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 right into your heart space. Receive, 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 receive. How much magic can you invoke in your life? Do you know that there's people, places, and things all over this planet that would love to contribute magic, or let's say miracles, into your life? There's people all over this planet that have the very things that you desire that no longer even truly want those things. Have you ever looked at something and thought to yourself that maybe you have sitting around your house, and remembered like how long you wanted that for, and then you got it, and then it just sat there? Maybe you used it for a little while, just like my brother with that camera when he gave it to my daughter. It was like, yeah, he wanted it when he got it, then he received it, and he was done with it, and he passed it on. I want you to get the energy of something that you truly, really desire for your life. Get the energy of that. And let's just ask for it right now. Let's ask for that to show up for you. So get the energy of that. What I want you to do is I want you to envision yourself in the middle of a football field, okay? And I want that stadium to be filled up with people, places, and things that desire to contribute to you. Fill that whole stadium with people, places, and things that desire to contribute to you. And let's go ahead and pull from them. We're going to pull this pure positive life force energy. We're going to pull from behind them through the space of each person, place, and thing that wants to contribute to you. We're going to pull all the way through. We're going to pull through the space in between, and we're going to allow that energy to be received into your body and pull it all the way through and just receive. Just receive. Just receive. Just receive. Pulling and receiving and pulling and receiving and pulling and receiving and pulling and receiving. Allowing each and every one of these people, places, and things to contribute to your body, to your being, and to your life. Giving that space and possibilities for those things to actualize in your life. Allowing your body and your being to just receive the magic and the miracles that each and every one of these people, places, and things have to contribute to you. It's pulling and receiving and pulling and receiving and pulling and receiving. If you can receive it, you can actualize anything. That's the amazing thing I think about this world as a whole, is if you can receive it, if you can truly receive the energy of it, you can have it. Yeah. You know, pulling from people, places, and things, like, it's not taking from anyone. All it's doing is pulling pure positive life force energy through them and allowing you to receive the space of them. It's not taking from anyone. It's not stealing. It's not when we ask for all the people, places, and things that wish to contribute to you, they have to have a way to actually gift you, right? So energetically, it's like if they're willing to gift you and you're willing to pull and receive from them, there's the energy exchange. Just like that, there is the energy exchange. You're receiving from them, you're being space, you're giving them new space. Let's send them each back gratitude. Each and every one of those people, places, and things in that whole stadium, we're going to send them, each and every one of them, back gratitude. We're going to allow them to receive, pull that gratitude all the way through and out the other side and back to you. Filling this whole stadium with this immense gratitude for gifting and receiving. Yeah, feeling the ease and contribution in every single cell of your body, knowing that the universe always has your back. When you ask, you always receive. Where's everywhere that there's this energy coming up where asking for stuff is greedy or it's wrong or it's bad, everything, all of that is. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes, and can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. Whereas everywhere you're not allowed to have what you desire. Ooh, everything, all of that is. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes, and can we just choose that now? Vaporize, 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 vaporize. You know, each and every one of us, we're an infinite being with infinite choice. And, one of the things that I really started to realize as I got more and more into the infinite beingness that I be is I truly have true choice over anything that I desire. If I am willing to ask for it, which many of us can't, like we can't ask for things that we want because we've been told that you can't have what you want, right? It's greedy to ask for what you want. It's wrong to ask for what you want. Everything, all of that is all of that, 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 everything, all of that is, can we just choose to remove all of that from all of universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. Well, one of the things that I've really kind of shifted my mindset into is what I realize is I am the creator of my universe. I am the creator of my reality. And I don't really want to get into like a huge religious debate in any of this, but one of the things that I know is if anyone's going to create a miracle in my life, it's me. If anybody's going to create massive change in my life, it's me. I am the one that truly has the most power over me. And when we talk about miracles, oftentimes there's this place where miracles are reserved for those above us, right? And even if we look at like even in the Bible and stuff, it talks about as above so below, and that each one of us has that divine spark within us. So when I look at creating a miracle, I understand that I have the power to create miracles. When i when i give my power over, when I ask for I'm going to say, when I even pray for someone else to come in and create a miracle for me, it's like I'm giving my power away, not to make praying wrong in any way, shape, or form, but I think one of the biggest mindset shifts that I have come to realize is there's no one that can make greater change in my life than myself. And when I don't give my power over to anyone else, when I realize that I can actualize anything, I can have anything, I can be anything I desire to be, if I am if I am capable of receiving what it is that I truly desire, I can actualize that. It has nothing to do with going outside of me and asking beyond who I am. And everywhere you don't have access to that space of view, everything, all of that is all of that, 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 all of that. Everything, all of that is, can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes and all of that too? Vaporize, 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 vaporize. I feel like it's kind of an uncomfortable conversation because it's a lot of places where I feel like a lot of people don't want to go to this place where they feel like they have to pray to someone else to or something else, or you know I, again, like I'm not trying to get into like a religious debate, but for me it's like it's all universal law, it's all universal energy, it's all available to each and every one of us, and every one of us has the power to create our lives as we would like it to be created. And at some point, we started buying into this system that none of the power was within us and that it was all outside of us. And we had to look to something else to save us. And for me, the miracle is you. You are the miracle. Are you kidding? Like you grew in someone's stomach and you were born this, you grew from a cell that mutated, that is to this amazing human being who has thoughts and feelings and emotions. You are a miracle. And there's nothing outside of you that can create any bigger miracles than you can create in your own life. Yeah, everything, all of that is, all of that, 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 all of that. Everywhere you don't have access to the miracles for yourself, everything, all of that is. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. And I'm not at all saying I don't believe in God and all of the things around that, because I absolutely positively do believe in those things existing. But I also know that every time I pray to, instead of invoking in myself, I'm actually giving that entity more power over me than I have within myself. And when I started to shift my mindset and realize that we are all one, we are all part of this greater concept of awakening and awareness. And if I want a miracle to be created within my life, within my day, within my experience, I am the sole creator of that miracle. And so I have in my Expand Your Reality group, I have a day, it's on Monday, I do Monday Miracles. And every Monday I share a miracle that has shown up in my life. And for me, it's like acknowledging the little things that I create that, I mean, I guess they could go either way, right? They can be magic, they can be miracles. Like, we have identified that miracles have to be something like somebody's life is saved, which is an amazing thing. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say that someone's life being changed isn't amazing, but what if miracles weren't just reserved for that type of thing? What if a miracle could be something you created every single day? What if having a miracle shows up in your life like uh, I just told a story on Monday. And now I know that this might be whatever. This is just something that's happened to me recently, but I have been having issues with my phone, and lo and behold, I just got my phone fixed completely for free. Whereas initially it was going to be, first I was going to have to buy a brand new phone, then it was going to be, $379, then it was going to be this, and then I just kept holding out for that space of like, no, I know something greater is possible. I know something greater is possible. I know I can create something greater in my life. I know that might be like kind of a silly example, but it's about acknowledging every single day that you are the creator of everything that shows up in your life. And if there's things that show up in your life that don't really work for you, that no, like paying $799 for a new phone was not going to work for me. I was not going to be choosing that for a phone that's less than 4 months old. I'm not, that's not something I desire to choose. So I just kept pulling on it. I kept asking and receiving. I kept staying in that space where I knew something greater was possible, that there was magic available to me. And lo and behold, I created that. And so I acknowledge myself when I create those kind of things. In this reality, we tend to focus on all of the bad things that happen, all of the yucky things that we don't like in our lives, all of the, oh, this terrible thing happened, then someone cut me off, then I got rear-ended, then this terrible thing happened. And all of a sudden, all we're talking about is all of the things that we don't desire to show up in our lives. What happened to celebrating the daily victories? What happened to celebrating the, hey, it's a miracle I made it through the day without slapping anyone? I don't know, whatever miracle you have showing up for yourself, right? What happened to those times and spaces when, or has it ever been, when we can lightheartedly share all of the amazing things we are creating in our lives? Who do you share those amazing things with? Amazing magic and miracles isn't a popular thing in this reality right now, right? Like, nobody's really going around talking about all of the amazing things that they're creating, because you're not really technically allowed to talk about amazing things. Everything, all of that is. And all of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. And let's just vortex that all the way out and all the way down and all the way out and all the way down and all the way out and all the way down. What if you could? What if you could be surrounded by magical beings who desired for you to have a magical experience full of miracles? What would that create for you? What would that be like for you? Can you receive that? There you go. More space, 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 more space. What would it feel like? What would it be like? What can you receive right now to have people showing up for you, being magic and miracles with you? And just receive 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 and just receive. Yeah. I wonder what you can receive right now to have something amazing show up for you with ease. And just receive that for a moment. Just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive. You know, I've been living in this world of my own creation for really what feels like forever. I know it really hasn't been, but it feels like it has been. And it's sometimes I forget. I mean, I have lived in I'm going to say normalcy, you know, working a job, going to work every day, and I forget how much limitation people buy into on a daily basis. How much you can't have that, you can't be that, you can't choose that, really truly is present in our daily life. Today, I want to just clear more of that for you. So, where's everywhere you can't have magic and miracles? Where's everywhere you can't choose magic and miracles? Everything, all of that is. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. Yeah, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space. I mean, really, what if you could? What if your every single day could be created with magical experiences where people show up to pay for your coffee in the morning and people smile and wave at you and truly, genuinely care about who you are? What if your day could be filled with magical experiences of kindness and connection? Yeah. What if you could truly be acknowledged for the amazing miracle that you be? People showing up in your life, acknowledging who you are and what you create for them. Yeah, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space, and just receive. What if you truly could be the walking magic and miracle that you truly are? What if you could invoke magic and miracles in your daily life with ease and just receive? And just receive. So one more time, where's everywhere you are not allowed to have magic be magic? or access your magic, everything, all of that is. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? Vaporize, 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 vaporize. And just receive for a moment. What would it take to always have access to your magic? And just receive. And just receive. And just receive. And just receive. It's like you are magic. We're moving into this fifth dimensional paradigm, right? Where really, truly, we are going to be vibrating at such a higher level frequency. The more, the more you invoke, the faster you go. So this is my invitation to you. Join me for 31 days. 31, where we're going to take different concepts around magic and miracles. We're going to do some clearings. We're going to do some askings and some receivings and some dynamic pulling on creating those magic and miracles in your life. This group will include a Facebook group that will be open only during the live class. So you can ask questions, you can give suggestions on what you would like to see during the 31 days. This class is also going to come with a magic kit for the first, I'm not exactly sure how many I have. I have to look. I want to say for the first 50 participants in the program, it's going to have a magic kit. I'm hoping that the magic kits sell out soon so I can get them out and you can have them for the class when it starts, the actual live class when it starts. It's going to be an amazing journey of invoking this magic and miracles in our life. I would love to have you join me. Key again to really being the change is that consistency of learning a new way to be. So my program comes with a new recording every single day that you get, 10-15 minute recording with a clearing and some invoking of this magic and miracle energy. I mean, really, how much fun would it be to truly have some miracles, some true miracles show up in your life, like soon? Yeah, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive. Yeah, so if you would like to join the program, you can check my website at www.jamie-bates.com and look up programs. It will be under Magic and Miracles, a full 31-day journey into asking and receiving, invoking miracles, and really clearing what's blocking you from truly having that access to the magic that you be. It's time for us to truly access that portion of us that is that true magical being, that infinite space, that miracle that we be, and connect to people all over the world who are also looking to invoke magic and miracles in their life. I find that the group experience really helps to invoke more and more and more. So we're going to be doing some invoking, we're going to be doing some pulling like we did today, but we're going to do it a little more extensively. We're going to be focusing on different things in the magic world, in the magical life, within miracles, whatever that looks like, whether that's money, places to live, streams of income, yeah, opportunities, yeah. So we're going to focus on each one of those things. We're going to be pulling and receiving. We're also going to be clearing out the places where we really have decided that, like even if we look at opportunities, right? When you look at an opportunity, just feel that for a second. Are you truly open to the magical opportunities available to you? Or just the opportunities that you have decided you can find? Yeah, everything, all of that is all of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of your universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. So we're going to look at those specific things and really take some time to clear out every one of those constructs. Yeah, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space. So if you're ready for some magic and miracles to show up in your life, please join me on the new adventure. And also, I do still have my Expand Your Reality VIP group available. This group is centered around the radio show and offers a deeper level clearing on each concept I talk about after the show. So after each show, I add a clearing call that is centered around clearing out energies you have left around each concept. Plus, I give a special show sheet that has a clearing question and some energetic ask and receives to really help you get beyond that. Plus, once a month, I'm going to have a special live call where we will dive into extra concepts to expand your reality. So if you love the show, you will love the chance to connect personally with me. It's only $33 a month to create more for you. So if you would like to join me, you can also check out my website and join that, as well as www.jamie-bates.com, and check out Expand Your Reality VIP. So thank you so much for listening to me today, and I hope that you will join me on the 31 days of magic and miracles, or either in my VIP group or maybe both. And let's connect, let's share some magic and miracles with me. I would love to hear what you are creating and what the show is creating for you. Thank you so much. I'm grateful that you are listening to me, and I will talk to you next week. Have a great day. Bye.
You have been listening to Expand Your Reality with your host, Jamie Bates. Thank you for listening.